Hello, how's everybody doing? I hope you're good. So, I've been working more or less most of the morning trying to organize something that we can do in Capstone as we launch the Capstone course this semester. You have a resume, you have really good training coming up for the major field test, and I'll talk more about that another time. If you want more information about the major field test, I'm pretty sure if you scroll down and you can find more information about it. I think I listed sample questions here from the major field test and kind of oriented that to you a little bit on here earlier in the semester. So what we want to do is talk a little bit about what you want to do for the capstone. I am completely serious that I want you to develop some talent playing the ukulele. And what I'm trying to envision is that the Human Service Capstone does something interesting, something public, and pulls together learning that you're doing, the very learning that's suggested by the American Psychological Association. So I did want to go through a little bit, and you can kind of go into about your psych major there about um, some guidelines. The guidelines here, where it says goal 1, goal 2, goal 3, 4, and 5. So these are goals that are supposed to be program specific, not necessarily course specific. So if you've taken different classes with me, some of them I want you to be able to communicate clearly across different types of presentation styles. So that would be maybe under communication. Sometimes I want you to take a look at something just knowledge based. Here's a definition. Here's a quiz that's going to ask you a definition of what emotional regulation is. We do a lot of that in the courses, of course. And critical thinking, we've talked about that in here when you're going through your Savvy Psychology major. But we need to do something capstone-like, and what I've decided is to learn to play some music. And I wrote you an email, we can either do this as a group, privately, with posters that we'll make, or try to present at the Georgia Psychological Association and bring in the Golden Isle Strummers group. This is actually a group that I am involved with. And I didn't necessarily think that I would be in this band, but I do like them. They're older folk, and they're really just fantastic to play with. It's easy. You don't have to be like an expert, and they will teach you how to play. If you're interested, every Wednesday we meet at the church. Gosh, it's the Presbyterian Church up around the corner from the Wesley Church. There's 3 churches in a row. One is here, and I don't think that's called the Wesley something church, maybe Methodist. Then there's another church, which is the New Life Church. And then their third church up is going to be the Presbyterian Church. So if you pull in the parking lot there on Wednesdays at 2, they play from 2 to 4, and you bring your ukulele and you walk in and you kind of just sit down or introduce yourself. There's music that you can get access to if you have a login, which I do. So you'll be able to get music and print it out. So this is for absolute beginners, all the way up to people that have music backgrounds, people who like to sing, people who like to sing that can't really sing, and so on and so forth. So that is completely going to be up to you in order to whether or not you want to go there. Totally optional, but it will give you some skills. But we can invite them to come to Georgia Psychological Association, play 3 or 4 songs with us, and I can introduce you as in your posters in a unique way. I want to do something a little different. I'm not used to or very comfortable teaching capstone without some sort of capstone experience. So this is what I'm pitching for us, and we're going to work through this either through a more private way, which I will arrange with you, or this little bit slightly more group but public way. The stuff in blue is related to this book, which is a free book, which is in the library that you can check the citation. This is awesome. So what I'm doing, and this is kind of my mental effort that I have to do, is to connect the materials within this book to, which is not hard to connect them to, for me to connect them to the APA guide. So problem solving has to do with the critical inquiry or scientific inquiry, establishing goals, so on and so forth. But to have you, for me to develop some sort of reflection tool so that as you're learning to play a musical instrument, the struggle I believe that is inherent in learning how to play a musical instrument is exactly reflective of the struggles that people that seek out human services often will have. They'll have doubt, they'll have failure, they'll have questions, should I move on? They'll have questions if they're capable of doing something. I will help you to organize journally types of self-blogging where you will talk about these issues. I need to just develop this document a little more closely. So that's what I'm thinking, and I think it's going to be something potentially that we could do every semester, and you would do a kickoff of this, and we're trying to get you mostly prepared, I think, in this professional development where you go out, you're going to go out into the community, and you're going to have, project management skills, teamwork skills, and career preparation through thinking through learning how to play a musical instrument. So certainly teamwork skills are involved there, but also the idea of having certain goals that you maintain for yourself and that you have skills that get played out both in traditional academic settings and in extracurricular involvement. All right, so let me work on the document that you'll fill out, and when it's ready, you'll be filling this out. Probably be something under Dropbox, and that will be called Ukulele Reflection. I might change that even right now. So it will say Ukulele Reflection and Connection to the Human Services. And maybe at some point we'll put that into a poster or some other form. All right, I hope you're good. I look forward to hearing from you to get your ideas and feedback, and we'll have something really cool to contribute, both hopefully a poster and something musical at the same time. All right, take care, bye.